Time now for the Retirement Fingerprint Show LA. Brian Levy is founder of BML Wealth Management. Brian, women live longer than men and are more likely to be the ones to rely upon their retirement funds. Why is it so important for women to start planning right now?
Well, so I have my own experience. So my mother never wanted to be a burden to my sister and I. And she wanted to make sure she put the proper planning in place because she never wanted to have to rely upon somebody else. And like I said, be a burden to us. So, things like having life insurance and having enough income and just planning to know that she was going to be okay. So I think it's so important because, at the end of the day, unfortunately, women are left with paying the bill. And men, as you mentioned, typically pass away earlier. So it's important for women to plan and not at the last minute after something happens.
Okay, and what happens to a family's retirement income when one spouse does pass?
So a lot of people don't realize this, Amy, but when one spouse passes, typically the incomes go down and your taxes go up. So you lose the lower of the two Social Securities, depending on what pension choice your spouse had made, that could go away. And on top of that, you're not filing taxes jointly anymore, so your taxes go up at the same time. So a lot of people don't realize that you have to plan for the what-if scenarios. If this happened, what does that look like for your family?
Okay, some really great information, and you have a free book on this topic.
We sure do. We have Women's Retirement Planning in the New Age. Every one of our viewers, we want to get their hands on this book. It's going to go into the areas you need to watch out for as a woman with your finances and how to make the best decisions to have an overall plan.
All right, and you definitely want to pick that up today. So simply go to theretirementfingerprint.com. And again, that's theretirementfingerprint.com.